Hey, good morning, guys. It's Ed Grabowski with RE/MAX Excalibur here in Scottsdale. So today I'm reaching out to you about the McDowell Mountain Ranch Market Report. But for those who don't know me, I'm also a resident of McDowell Mountain Ranch. In fact, I live in the Sonoran Fairways just past the golf course. So I assure you that there's probably not anybody else out there that is more concerned about the values in the community and want the good things happen in our community as well. But today, just wanted to come at you and give you some information about what's happening in our market locally. So we are hearing a lot of things about the market, that things have actually softened a little bit. But I will tell you that looking at the numbers, so we currently have 36 homes for sale throughout the community here in McDowell Mountain Ranch. Last month, for the end of November, we actually had 13 sales throughout the community. The average price of a sale in McDowell Mountain Ranch was $1,060,000, which is actually up almost 17% compared to the year over year, November of 2021 compared to November of this year. Now our pending numbers actually have gone down a little bit. Currently we have only 8 properties under contract in the community. We are probably looking at a market time on average right now of about 60 days, but I would anticipate with the drop in pending numbers that we'll probably see the market time probably increase to probably about 3 months on average for properties here in the community. The new listings in the community have actually dropped off a little bit compared to where we were last month. We actually have seen a pretty sizable increase in listings since June of this year, but it looks like they may have actually stabilized, and a lot of the active inventory or homes are already on the market. One point of note for home sellers that I think is important to consider: we are hearing a lot of speculation about the market being soft, that this is not a great time for home sellers to do things because of the cost of interest rates, because of plummeting values. I think the reality of what has actually happened in our marketplace is that our values actually capped probably about this point, maybe a little bit further back at this point last year. However, there were buyers who continued to overshoot the mark and pay more than what the market value was for properties. I don't know that we've actually seen such a huge reduction in values compared to what you hear in the marketplace. I think we've actually more stabilized, and if we've seen anything, it is probably less than 10% from the peak. And in my opinion, that was the end of last year, the peak of values. Mortgage rates actually have had a pretty significant impact on what has happened in the marketplace, but we have seen some signs of stabilization. Probably about 2 or 3 weeks ago, we actually saw a pretty significant drop in those mortgage rates, and they actually have stayed stable since that period. And that's something we really haven't seen throughout the course of this year. So that potentially could be a sign of stabilization and good things to come. It's also possible that it's too early to tell if that actually has any significance either way. But I will tell you that some of the mortgage partners that we deal with have some really good opportunities to help buyers be able to get in properties at costs that are significantly less than what's suggested by the mortgage rates. So if you're thinking about putting your property in the market, if you think now is a good time for you to sell, I would not let it deter you. Just make sure that when you do put your property on the market, that you work with an agent who knows how to position you properly, because well-positioned properties are still moving relatively quickly. You just need to make sure that you're working with somebody who knows how to price strategically, market your property, and be able to get the best terms. And I can certainly help you out with that, so don't hesitate to reach out to me if you have any questions. Again, this is Ed Grabowski with RE/MAX here in Scottsdale. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to me. It's 480-359-5150. Appreciate your time today, and I look forward to connecting with you soon. Take care.